Now we're going to add one last screen to our app that lets us look at an individual date. So we're going to add a screen, and I'm actually putting it on top of and outside of this top tab navigator, so it's not part of it. And on this, we're going to have 3 labels. One for the date, one for each behavior, and then a button to return. Now, that will get our date. Create the second one. For the behavior 1 count. And that will go for our behavior 2 count. And then this is our return button. Right. And when the user hits the return button, all we're going to do is go back to our overview page. And let's name screen 1 our data view. Now, we're going to create 3 variables. So what we've got to do is we've got to make sure data gets from our overview screen to our data view screen. So to do that, we're going to go back to our overview screen and create some variables. And these are going to be one for the date, one for behavior 1, and one for behavior 2. And to start out, we'll just make them all empty. And then when the user clicks on an item, then we'll set these values to be what we get out of the data source. So in this case, we're going to the spreadsheet, and we want to make sure the user knows what they're looking at. So we'll set the date string to the date. Then for behavior 1, we'll put that, we'll lead off with behavior 1, and then we'll put in the count. So we'll get the value, and it will be behavior 1. And then same thing for behavior 2. All right, so now when they click on an item, we'll go to the spreadsheet, get the data for that item, and then we want to go to our data view. So now let's see what happens. If I select a button, it's going to the data view, but not actually filling anything in yet. So that's what we'll fix in the next one.